Hello everyone, this is Yong from your Korea friend. Are you planning a trip to Korea? Are you traveling in fall? It is now September. It was very hot this summer, but now the weather seems to be getting cooler little by little. It's still hot though. In Korea, fall season is from September to November. Spring is a warm season and fall is a cool season. So it's the season when a lot of people go outdoors. Also, fall is the foliage season. Let's take a look at what Koreans enjoy to do and what the weather is like to give you guidelines for your trip in fall season. Weather. Let's start by looking at the weather. It gets cooler starting from September, but it's still hot during the day. It gets cooler overall starting from October and colder from November. This is the last year's weather table. Average in September was about 21 degrees with a minimum and a maximum like these. The average in October was 14 degrees with the lowest and the highest like these. The average in November was 8.3 degrees with the lowest and the highest like these. These are what I wore last fall. In September, I wore light clothing, but it got chilly in the evenings, so I carried around a light jacket with me. Starting in October, it got a little chilly, so I started wearing long sleeves, thin sweaters, and I started to wear something thicker starting from November. Next, let's look at what things you can do in fall. The weather gets nicer in fall, so people tend to do more outdoor activities than indoors. I will introduce things that people do a lot so that you might think about doing them when you are here in the fall. Fall foliage. Fall foliage is the must-see in the fall season. Many people go out to see the fall foliage to enjoy the red and yellow autumn leaves. This year's fall foliage season is expected to start in mid-October and last until the first week of November, which is similar to last year's. This is just an estimate. The exact time of fall foliage is unknown yet. I'll share the exact timetable when it comes out through the Instagram. Please refer to this video for good places to see the fall foliage in Seoul or watch this video until the end. Pink moly and silver grass. Other than fall foliage, things you must see in fall are pink moly and silver grass. Pink moly can be seen from September to November. Silver grass starts blooming in September and is most beautiful around mid-October. Take photos in pink moly and silver grass fields. Hiking. Fall seems to be a great time for those who like hiking. It's really nice because you can see the fall foliage while hiking and the weather is very nice. Enjoy a hike while viewing the colorful fall foliage. However, be careful in early fall as autumn snakes are scary. Picnic at Han River Park. I personally think fall is the good season for picnics at Han River Park. I think I went over Han River Park picnic so many times in other videos because it's that good. So eat delicious food, ride a bike, take a walk, and enjoy a picnic in the fall season when the weather is good. Outdoors. In addition to what I just mentioned, people enjoy visiting many outdoor places in the fall that they couldn't do it in the hot summer. Let's find out where to go in the fall. Places to visit. First, I will introduce places in Seoul. Gyeongbokgung Palace. This palace is must-visit place when traveling Seoul. It's main palace in Korea. In fall, the fall foliage and the palace create a very beautiful and very traditional Korean scenery. Try wearing colorful hanbok that matches the leaf color and walk around and take picture under fall foliage in the palace. It will be amazing. Deoksugung Palace. You can also capture a wonderful view in Deoksugung Palace because there will be colorful autumn leaves there too. Deoksugung Palace is smaller than Gyeongbokgung Palace, but you can see its best appearance at a glance. Also, Western-style buildings and traditional Korean palace stand side by side, giving it a unique appearance. Outside the palace, there is also a stone wall path around Deoksugung Palace. The path will be filled with fall foliage, so take a walk there too. Seoul Grand Park is a large park located in Seoul. There is also a large lake and zoo here. It's great to go around this lake and see the fall foliage. It will be great to visit with kids since there is a zoo. You can also get on the cable car above the lake. 송파나루 Park, Seokchon Lake. This is a famous place. It is a park with Seokchon Lake where you can see Lotte Road and Lotte Tower. The view of Fall Foliage Road surrounding the lake and Lotte World Magic Land creates something out of a fairy tale. Enjoy a fairy tale-like scenery here. Olympic Park. This park is also a very large park. Here you can see not only fall foliage, pink molly, and silver grass, but also cosmos and buckwheat flowers. It's great for a small walk in the fall while looking at various colors, red, orange, yellow, and pink. Immerse yourself in beautiful colors. Tuksum Seoul Forest. In the fall, ginkgo trees also turn bright yellow and are amazing. In Seoul Forest, it is full of ginkgo trees. The yellow-colored ginkgo tree and various other trees and silvergrass create great harmony. Namsan Park. You can enjoy the fall foliage around Namsan Tower, a landmark in Seoul. Take a walk along the fall foliage path starting from the entrance to Namsan Park. The fall foliage is seen while taking the cable car up to Namsan Mountain and seen from the Namsan Observatory are also beautiful. Sky Park. This is a park where you can enjoy nature in the center of the city. This park has large fields of pink molly and silver grass. Also, there is a Meta Sequoia Road, which creates amazing autumn scenery. It is a very popular park in the fall. Changgyeonggung Palace is another palace. As I have mentioned several times in other videos, this palace is more in harmony with nature and is simpler than other main palaces. There are more trees and a pond and a botanical garden here, so you can see great fall foliage in Changgyeonggung Palace. Yangjaecheon Citizen Forest. This place is famous not only in the cherry blossom season, but also in the fall foliage season. There are so many trees here so that it is called a tree paradise. Take a walk while looking at the colored leaves stretched out on both sides of Yangjaecheon. Also, Seocho Culture and Art Park is located here. There is also a Meta Sequoia Road here as well, so try walking this road too. Salgut Bridge. There is a bridge that crosses Jungyang Stream. This bridge was built in the Joseon Dynasty, used as one of the main transportation routes to and from Hanyang, which is Old Seoul. Seeing the yellow fields and silver grass at the end of the old bridge gives this warm and touchy feeling at the same time. If you like history, visit here. Bukhansan. If you like hiking, visit Bukhansan Mountain in Seoul in the fall. You can enjoy hiking while looking at the red-colored leaves. There are few routes which are somewhat difficult, so it is recommended for those who like hiking. Other cities. This time, I will briefly introduce cities other than Seoul that are good to visit in fall. Jirisan Mountain, Daejangsan Mountain, and Seoraksan Mountain. These are the mountains that are famous for autumn hike. So visit cities where these mountains are located. Many people visit to hike during fall season to see the fall foliage. However, it is not an easy hike, so make sure to prepare for the hike. Jeju Island. Jeju Island is great anytime, but since there are many outdoor activities, it is best to visit in spring or fall when the weather is nice. In spring, you can see green Jeju Island, and in fall, you can see yellow Jeju Island. Gyeongju. Gyeongju, like Jeju Island, has a lot of outdoor tour to go for, so it is better to go around Gyeongju when the weather is nice. So I recommend going in spring or fall. Suwon. I almost suffered from the heat when I visited Suwon this summer. Since there is a lot of outdoor sightseeing in Suwon, I recommend visiting it in the cool spring or fall rather than hot summer or cold winter. Other than that, fall is a great time to travel to cities that involves a lot of outdoor sightseeing. Food. This time, I will tell you about seasonal foods that you might want to try in fall. Gizar shed. It is fish that can be caught in coast of East Asia. It's really delicious, especially in fall. Gizar shed can be eaten raw, grilled, or steamed. In the fall, grilled version is really delicious, so I recommend eating it grilled. Nakji, small octopus. Nakji is a good for having a second wind. In the fall in particular, nakji is known to be more nutritious than ginseng, so there are many demands in the fall. You can try nakji stir-fried, stewed, or raw. In Korea, raw nakji is popular, but if you have never eaten it before, cut it into small pieces, dip it in sesame oil, and eat it carefully. It's alive and it wriggles, so if you don't eat it carefully, it can get stuck in your throat. For those of you who find it difficult to eat raw, try stewed versions such as yeonpotang. Stir-fried is spicy. Hairtail and male crab. Hairtail and male crabs are also known as seasonal food in fall. Try grilled hairtail and steamed crabs. Persimmons. In fall is persimmon season. In Korea, persimmons are eaten in several ways. Kam, regular version just by peeling off the skin. Hongshi, ripe version eating after leaving persimmons to get mushy and soft. Kokam, dry version. You can try persimmons in different ways in the fall, so try them all. Korean pear. Another seasonal fall fruit is pears. Korean pears are sweet and juicy, so once you start eating them, you will keep eating them. Pears are most delicious in the fall because they are harvested in the fall, so give it a try. Okay, today I went over fall season in Korea. Fall season is referred as a romantic season because of the color of the autumn leaves. If you are traveling in the fall, you can see autumn version of Korea. By the way, I have said the weather will cool down in the fall, but if you walk around in September and October, it will be still hot. It can be chilly at night, so always bring thin, easy to carry jacket. That's it for today. I'll come back with another video next time. If you find this video helpful, please give it a like and support us by leaving a comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more Korea travel tips. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.